Hi guys, it's Anna with another art video. So today I thought I'd do something a little different and show you how to make buttons using a manual button press. My button press I believe is Badgermint and it's just very cool. I got it recently and I've made so many buttons since then. Now I'm going to show you how I make the buttons that I'm going to make here with these little designs. These were all freehand, no computer editing. Normally what I do is I have a picture that I really like that I've already made and I will edit it into a template on Photoshop. If I can find the link to the template I use, which is a 2.25 template, button template, I'll leave it in the description. So let's get started. Right. So you start out with this little blue tube thing, and you set out it has a little top thing, and that's just to help keep organized. And you pull out one of these little plain badges, and you put that on. And you pick out your artwork. I'm going to go with Calcifer. If you recognize him, comment below, because Cal is awesome. And then you take one of these sheets of plastic. I'm not sure if it's super visible, so I'm going to wiggle it around until it reflects. Yeah. And just plop that in. I'm going to turn it a little bit this way. It's just a little trick I found, because when you're putting on the yellow, it twists. And it's just to keep it from going away to the side. So as you saw, you just take the yellow and you twist it into place, which holds the button down. And then turn it over, take your purple ring, and put it in. And then take your green one, and you push until it pops. And then just pull it out, flip it over, and it should have popped right out to as far as it wanted to go. And then just make sure the yellow ring's firmly on. Take the red one and just push. It will not pop, most likely. And just push until that's as far as it can go. Then check to make sure you know which way is the top. And this is where we put in the pin. The top is really helpful here because otherwise you won't put where the pin is in the quite right place. And so just put in the back of it and add in your green thingy. And then you pull out the actual press part of it. Looks like this. And you pick up the whole thing. It has all of the parts other than the purple ring are fully into it. And so we're going to put it in, and we're going to match up. Let's see if I can get a good angle on this. We're going to match up the black thing with the little hole in the red. Yeah. Let's see if I can do that. There we go. And then just squeeze. Yeah. Unscrew. Pull off the back. And pop it out, and you have this really cool little button. And they're super fun and easy to make. Actually, this button press cost about $30. That is extremely cheap. Like, that is great. A lot of button presses cost over $300. But this is also a manual one, so it is more work per button. But it still creates really good buttons. I'm going to make a couple more. Just to recap. Alright, so badge. Got one. I'll go with this. American Sign Language. Sheet. Go like that. Yellow ring. Pop. Purple. Green. Squish. These are all technical terms that you will find in the manual. Red. Mush. Make sure it's even. Leave it in. Make sure it's even. Okay. Find the top. Top's right there. Get the back of a button. Put in the green. Button, press it up. Squeeze. One second. Unscrew. Pull out the button. And they're just so awesome and so easy to make. If you just want to do them freehand, like I was really in the mood to make a bunch of buttons, so I just took a sheet of paper out of my sketchbook, which is just a nice thick paper, so I could color it with Copics. And I traced a button, and I traced one of my buttons a bunch of times, and then I just drew little designs in them. Like I have my Black Butler contract, I have the ASL stuff, I have Calcifer, I have No Face. I have little soap sprites and stuff. And then I made sure they're all colored and inked, and they look just the way I wanted them to. And then I went to my copier, and I just copied them onto regular printer paper. Oh, and that's something else with these. I believe that you cannot use thick paper in this. You should just use regular printer paper. Otherwise, because you do it a little bigger, and it curves around and gets mushed around, and you can't do that with thick paper. And then I just cut it out of the printer paper, and I just made a bunch of them, and that's great. And you can also scan that circle sheet and edit it on Photoshop if you want, or you can, like I said I do before, take an image that you really like. Maybe you've drawn it, maybe you found it online, and edit it into the template, and you can make just these really amazing buttons. And one thing, if you do edit it on Photoshop, something I recommend is resizing the image so that it's like, these are 2.25 sized inches buttons. And so maybe you'd resize it to be 3x3 and paste a bunch of different buttons into a Word document. And then it can print out a lot more correctly. So yeah, I'm just gonna do these couple of other buttons real fast. And yeah.